Yo, sometimes I know these rappers be watching me. I know these rappers be watching me. Remember, I got charged with bodies, and I'm innocent of all of that, Your Honor. Yeah, whatever. I don't be responding to you niggas, cause this last 3-4 months that I ain't been posting, that I lost my monetization, nigga, I lost over almost $400,000 in 3 to 4 months. About $300,000 if I went light. Oh, I'm not monetized right now because niggas sabotage me. But I'm the king of super chat. The people share.
This guy right here, he go by the name of Hassan Campbell. And if y'all ain't hip to him, man, go check out his new channel, Snotbox TV. And be sure to subscribe, man. For those who is hip to him but ain't went over and tapped into his new channel, y'all head over there as well, man. He back dropping content. Now he working his way back up in the algorithm. Lately he been going back and forth with another cat that I'm inspired by as well. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna mention your name, homie, cause dropping this content right here, that ain't the type of time I'm on. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you. We definitely gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? Another time. Cause both of y'all cats is very entertainable. So shout out to you, homie. But like I said, man, my motivation behind dropping this content is to create a teachable moment for the young content creators on the come up. You feel me? Hassan Campbell was someone that created a large platform. Regardless, it was very controversial, but I'm inspired by creating a big platform, you know what I'm saying? And being able to keep their attention consistently, you know what I'm saying? And that led to Hassan Campbell getting to a nice bag, you know what I'm saying? But he ended up fumbling like a damn third string quarterback, straight up. You know what I'm saying? So this right here, that's my motivation behind dropping this content. How Hassan Campbell fumbled the bag and the bounce back of Hassan Campbell, which I definitely rooting for. Now, in my opinion, Hassan is needed for your YouTube timeline, for your entertainment purposes, you feel me? And he also needed for a lot of his haters that you don't really be seeing on YouTube no more. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no motion no more like that. I will say, since Hassan got removed from the algorithm, it's a few channels, man, that base their content off of latching on to him by dissing him, man, and keeping his name in their titles as well, man. They platforms dried out, straight up. And see, the funny thing is, when Hassan got demonetized and taken out the algorithm, it made the ones that made their videos about it, right? They made videos, they was quick, making videos laughing and you gone now. They wasn't even realizing they was laughing at themselves, man. Soon as he was up out that algorithm, man, they was gone too. And they ain't been back since, you feel me? So for real, to them platforms that base all their content off of dissing Hassan, you know what I'm saying? Because this one right here, this ain't that. Like I said, this platform, this content I'm dropping right here is a teachable moment to young content creators on the come up. And like I said, I'm actually inspired by the rise. You know what I'm saying? Not how Hassan came up, but I am inspired by the rise of Hassan. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know what I'm saying, to them platforms that base their content around him, shit, man, maybe y'all should all get together, man, and create a hashtag, bring Hassan back, so y'all can get some motion again, straight up.
When somebody disappears and don't say nothing, and you can't find me, my enemies come looking for me. My enemies, the people that hate me, were the first ones to come looking for me. Hassan, hello, but I'm the one looking for clout. I'm not making no videos. I'm not talking to nobody for weeks, but I'm looking for clout? Help me to understand this stupid shit.
Now, before I go any further, I'm going to just lay this disclaimer on the table for Hassan and the ones who rock with Hassan, you feel me? Now, my nigga, I just gave you your flowers in the intro, but I created this platform based off of the same standards and codes I've held myself to my whole life, you feel me? Which is integrity, honor, and morals, and also holding any and everyone accountable, from the legends to the peasants, without sparing shit, you feel me? And you can't hold someone accountable without handing them the truth. Now, a person holding themselves accountable is how well they handle the truth, right? And for the ones, the unaccountable ones who can't handle the truth, I just leave it at, I said what I said, you feel me? Now, with that being said, there's quite a few things, matter of fact, a whole lot of things I don't really agree or respect about some of the antics and opinions of Hassan, right? But I got a great amount of respect, like I said, on the rise and consistency of how well he done grew his platform, you feel me? One thing I gotta give it up to Hassan for, right? He definitely inspired street niggas, or ones who came from the streets to jump on YouTube. Shit, I mean, being able to set your family up, feed yourself right, eat good, for giving your opinion. Shit, I don't know a street nigga who wouldn't want to be in that position, you feel me? Now let me continue, right? Now see, me personally, it was a gift and a curse being raised by wolves, right? But one of the many blessings in particular from being raised and running with wolves, man, you able to spot other wolves, you feel me? And in my opinion, respectfully, I never viewed nor believed Hassan was ever a wolf, man. Straight up, respectfully. Now I don't know the brother. Neither am I saying he was a sucker. Never. I ain't saying none of that. And shit, to be honest with you on some real shit, as a little nigga at times, you probably could have caught Hassan up under the deodorant of a real wolf. You feel me? Me personally, just my opinion, I just never believed he was at the head of the wolf pack like he claimed to be. You feel me? Just my opinion. And I'm gonna say it again respectfully. Now, even though I never believed the street robber, body catching, fade running version of Hassan, right? I still rock with the content a lot of times for an entertainment value, right? Shit, the same way I listen to these capping ass rappers. And just like these capping rappers, I was glad to see Hassan get to the bag. I also broke down in a previous video the two types of men that get to a bag, right? In a previous video about Charleston White's ass with his tricking habits. Man, y'all go check that one out when y'all get a chance, man. But anyway, one of them types of men that get to the bag is the man that let the bag get to them. And the majority of the time, it's always a shelf life with that bag when you let that bag get to you, straight up. Now, like I said, I don't know the brother, but from my observation, the fallouts he done had with others, man, Hassan got a few traits in common with a lot of females I dealt with, man, especially Pisces, straight up. And there ain't no disrespect to the Pisces, but it is, one of them traits is lack of accountability. The fact that you can't tell him shit, man, when it come to calling him out on his mistakes, man. And just like a lot of women I dealt with, man, they love calling you out on your mistakes. And they love to dictate who you cool with and all that. And it's like, and I noticed that about Hassan, man. You know what I'm saying? He done had a lot of fallouts with a lot of people he helped. And his favorite saying be, a friend of mine don't sit with my enemies or whatnot. And when I be hearing that, man, I don't know, I always thought like, okay, well, if these is true enemies, if I'm in your position and I took this internet shit serious and I looked at a nigga that I don't know that just had an opinion on me as my real enemy, and now he getting cool with somebody that I got a built up rapport with, shit, if anything, I'm gonna put a bag in my homie's hand to get me closer to him. If I'm really feeling like he an enemy, oh yeah. Yeah, that's my chance to really rock you to sleep. Yeah, I'm about to put a bag in my man's hand. Yeah, we playing chess right now. Yeah, I'm about to get right up on you. So I never understood that putting, falling out with somebody and then throwing it up in their face how you helped them because they didn't have a conversation with somebody you don't like. I never understood that, but hey, man, that's just me, I guess, thinking like the old me, you feel me? But anyway, now far as dropping the bag, I believe the bag got put in jeopardy when he began spending the majority of his time on YouTube seeking validation, going back and forth with any and everyone who said he wasn't really like that, on top of becoming more and more disrespectful with big names in the industry. Shit, of course they gonna pull some strings if they able to. When you doing shit like putting up pictures of Fraggle Rock, cracking jokes on T.I.'s son, knowing he's sensitive when it comes to his kids, man. Shit, like you, like me, like any man. Shit, niggas don't play with their kids, man, straight up. But see, when somebody mention your kids, you be salty as shit. Then you go into victim mode, man. And see, I believe you had a great message at times, along with bringing good entertainment, man, as well. But you let them antics and the disrespect get out of hand, man. You got too comfortable throwing all them stones and hiding in your home. So this is my way of holding you accountable, brother. My opinion, you do need to be held accountable for some of that disrespect in some kind of way, man. But I still want to see you bounce back. You was definitely entertaining, brother. Now back to the part of you spending all that time seeking validation, because I believe that played a major part as well. You see, by spending all that time responding to small platforms because they making content saying how you portraying a persona, man, you help build these small platforms by consistently responding back. Therefore, you giving them content to create and giving viewers a reason to subscribe and check out their videos. Matter of fact, the only views these platforms was getting was videos dissing you. And see, that created a long list of channels that would literally make a reaction video to your videos every day. You should have seen it for what it was, man. That these content creators was inspired and entertained by your content just like the rest of your audience, man. You thinking by responding, you getting validation and giving out that I am who I say I am assurance to your audience. But nah, instead you was just giving out clout. Shit, man, all the time spent creating more YouTube enemies, man. You could have been using that time, man, to step into the next level of your brand. You could have been using that time to create more goals and different ways to get a bigger audience, man. Like creating a podcast or getting up with some of these young and up and coming filmmakers from the hood, man. Creating a channel that has short films on it. Anything, man. It's all type of ways, man. Once you got that bag, you got the eyes on you and you in position. Shit, man. I do believe you gonna bounce back, though. I keep saying it, and I'm gonna say it again. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say it for the 100th time just to put it in the universe. Hassan Campbell is gonna bounce back. I just believe first you gotta eat a big piece of humble pie, man, that God done placed in front of you. You see, something I realized being an active individual in the streets, right? The more active you are in the streets, the more stress you bring to the ones that really love you, man. I'm talking about them ones that when you get locked up, they doing time with you, man, straight up. And I ain't talking about that chick that won't give another nigga no action cause she feel like since she met you, she don't need nobody. She posts you every day. But the reality is you get into the bag, you keep her hair and nails done, her bills paid, you taking her out weekly. Shit, you taking care of her, man. So she's so in love. But shit, let that bag run out or you gotta go sit it down for a long time. Then you gonna see it's a shelf life on all that I'm so in love shit. Shit, ask Bullets Gotti. That nigga the definition of a shit jumping, click humping type of nigga, straight up. And Bullets Gotti, I'm just speaking the thoughts of every man that stand on man principles, homie. Ain't no way you should take what I'm saying disrespect. Shit, all the Fredo sauce and meatballs you was eating on Clubhouse trying to stay in wax good graces. Whole time being a human pinata for the world to see. Nah, I'm talking about your mama, nigga. Your auntie. Your mama. The ones that's praying for you through the good and the bad. And see, them prayers, we be out here running reckless sometimes, man. We be putting ourselves in jeopardy, we don't even know it. And them prayers gonna have God come to you, man, and grab you up and sit you down, man. Knock you off that pedestal. Start feeding your ass some of that humble pie, man. But it's up to you to stay humble and accountable so you able to see the message. Cause if you can see the message in a situation, you're gonna be able to learn a lesson. And if you're able to learn a lesson, you're gonna learn that that's the real blessing when you bouncing back from a situation, man. Shit, man. I hope I ain't lose you with these gems I just laid out, man. Straight up, man. And since I'm dropping these jewels, right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you with one last bit of piece of free game, right? See, I heard you say you lost about 300 to 400,000. And that was pretty much off of going back and forth, you feel me? And see, as a man, you supposed to be providing, man. That money could have got put up for the kids, anything. It just could have went towards your family, you feel me? So I'm gonna leave you with this little bit of free game before I get up out of here. Far as spending time responding to videos saying you ain't really about what you say, or them bodies you allegedly caught, just ask yourself this, right? If I really am who I claim to be, then why do I care about a person who don't know me saying I'm not who I say I am, right? My favorite song from back in the day, from Shorty Low. Matter of fact, I think it was his first album, Units in the City. Song called Ain't Telling You. Ain't telling you niggas about me. Ain't telling you niggas about me. This is not rap, man, this is my life. It was a gamble, but I rolled the dice. Man, that's how a nigga that did what he did truly feel when he hear a nigga he don't know say he ain't did shit. Wait till a nigga like me catch real motion. When I catch real motion. I wish I would waste time responding to a nigga making content saying I ain't who I am. You know why official real individuals never say they real? Cause the ones standing or stood next to them will. Straight up. Man, it's Bezo, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. Hassan. Bounce back, homie. I'm rooting for you. It was very entertaining, brother. Just leave the antics alone, man. All that. You know what I mean? I ain't put the extras in this video. You know what I'm saying? I really tried to be as respectful. You know what I'm saying? Disrespect and sending shots, that ain't my cup of tea, for real. You know what I'm saying? I crack jokes and hold people accountable at times, you know what I'm saying? But nah, you know what I mean? That wasn't my intent. You know what I mean? So, you fumbled the bag, get the bag back up, and get to it. Straight up. Bezo. I said what I said. Peace.
I hate you niggas. Pain. Pain. Give me death, nigga. Any of you niggas. Give me death. I ain't never wanted to live. Never. I dare you niggas. I dare you. I ain't never want to live. Ever. 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 I'll shoot you dead in your face.